All right, so for some practice on this, what I did is I just grabbed a couple of questions out of the textbook. So this is question 6, page 275, and it says, toxic materials such as arsenic, lead, mercury can be released into the air if a discarded cell phone is incinerated or burned. Toxins can be released into groundwater if a cell phone ends up in a landfill. In a recent survey, 89% of those surveyed answered yes to the following question. Would you recycle your cell phone if it were convenient? The survey is considered to be accurate 4.3% points, 99 times out of 100. All right, confidence level. Well, the confidence level is that 19 times out of 20, and in this case, it's 99 times out of 100. That's it. There's no calculations. That's it. Done. Okay. Now, our confidence interval okay, that's where we have to use our margin of error. So we start out with 89%. That's what they say it is. But you know, we might be a little off. And it says within 4.3 percentage points. So plus 4.3 and 89 minus. Whoops, let's do it the other way. It doesn't really matter, but it just makes more sense to me if we do it that way. $89 plus 4. I just said I was going to do it the other way. 89 minus 4.3. My low end is 84.7%. And my high end, 89 plus 4.3, 93.3%. Okay, so let's put that all together. So 99 times out of 100, they think that the number of people who would recycle their cell phone is somewhere between 84.7 and 93.3%. That's it. Confidence level is always the, like I said, so many times out of something, 90 times out of 100, 19 times out of 20, 9 times out of 10, something like that. And the confidence interval is you take the mean and you go plus or minus the margin of error. And I always think of the word interval, which reminds me there should be two numbers, which helps me remember it's going to be this one. All right. If 23,500,000 people in Canada own cell phones, state the range of the number of people who indicate they would recycle their phones. Okay, here's a hint here. See the word range? Range means you have two numbers. So what we do is we take the lower end. So they said, well, you know, lower end, 84.7% divided by 100 times 23. I'm actually going to set up the question. That's the lower range, and the upper range is 93.3%. We're going to divide that by 100. You can also just move the decimal 2 places, whatever works for you, times. Right, so 80, oops, I'll move that so you can see. 84.7 divided by 100 is that times 23,500. There we go. All right, so I move, sorry, 19,904,500 people. So at least 19 million, almost 20 million would do it. And they're thinking at most 93.3 divided by 100 times 23,500. 0, 0, 1, 2. In case you're wondering, technically in Canada, we're supposed to leave breaks between sets of 3 numbers. But you know what? If you put commas in to help you say the number, that's okay too. But technically, we're not supposed to. All right, that. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to double check. 2195, yes. Because I have an answer key, so I double checked. So this is all good. So confidence level, I'm just going to remember 19 times out of 20. An interval is your mean plus or minus your margin of error. And if they start talking about people or how many, you know, it's a little bit like when we did the normal curve and you calculate percents and then say, how many people would do that? You got to remember, you take your percents, divide by 100 and multiply by the total number of people or organisms or whatever you're talking about. Ta-da! There we go. And that is the end of that video.